Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I kind of wanted to not just talk about the Bengals, but kind of the AFC North as a whole and how the landscape of the division is changing and how it might actually, I feel like, benefit the Bengals at the end. The AFC North has been a conference of great stability, both for good reasons and bad reasons. Most years you can kind of count on the Steelers and Ravens being pretty good. Bengals have had some regular season success with a few division titles. And then typically the Cleveland Browns have been bringing up the rear. But last year things changed, or this past season, I should say, things have started to change a little bit. Cleveland's on the up and up. But more specifically, of course, Marvin Lewis is now out in Cincinnati. Baltimore is Lamar Jackson is the future of that team, so Flacco's out. And then Pittsburgh is probably going to be without Antonio Brown, as I think they're going to move on from him. So a lot of the familiar faces and storylines of the division are changing. So what does this mean for the Bengals? First off, as everybody knows, they've had 3 losing seasons in a row now, so things are not good. They fired Marvin Lewis. However, I do feel optimistic in a sense going forward. I mean, of course, there's a lot of things that have to happen between now and next year. Need to hire the right coach, draft well, things like that. So there's a lot of moving parts. But I think the division as a whole is in turmoil. I look at a team like Pittsburgh. Ben Roethlisberger had an amazing year, but he's going to be a year older. They're probably going to be without Antonio Brown, which is addition by subtraction for the locker room, but that's still a production to replace. So they're also going to make some changes to the coaching staff. So they might be in a bit of a flux. Also, they're not very good defensively, and they're not quite as stable as they used to be. So I'm not sure how good they'll be next year. Baltimore is an interesting case because, yes, they won our division. They're not a team I think many people feared or thought would go on and do great things. They have a very good defense, even though it is aging, so that'll be a concern for them. And Lamar Jackson has a very high ceiling, but is the way that he plays, is that something sustainable long term? Can you win playoff games and go on championship runs with Lamar Jackson? That remains to be seen. So I think they're kind of in a state of flux as well. Then you have Cleveland. Now Cleveland, if I'm being completely unbiased here, Cleveland has probably the brightest future of anybody in the division. You have Baker Mayfield, and you have a cast of other young talent. But the thing I think with Cleveland is that they're going to have some expectation now. And how are they going to handle that? They're going to have a little bit of pressure. They're going to have people expecting things out of them. This year, nobody expected anything out of them. So next year, they're going to get the best shot from the opposition. So I'm interested to see how they're going to handle that. And have they even had back-to-back winning seasons since they've been back in Cleveland? I don't think so. So, and despite all the hype they got and the attention, they still only won one more game than the Bengals. So I think they're on the rise. I'm not sure they're there quite yet. Of course, there's still the draft and free agency. So those 3 teams are all kind of in an unsettled spot, which leaves the Bengals. And I think if the Bengals can draft and get some free agent help, which of course are huge ifs with this organization, I don't think it's unreasonable to think that they could get back into the division title mix. You have young, talented players, and you still have guys in the prime of their careers like A.J. Green, Carlos Dunlap, Geno Atkins. You have a semi-capable quarterback in Andy Dalton. Stranger things have happened, and given the way this division is looking right now and some of the changing faces and uncertainty, I do think that the Bengals can make a run and be a comeback team for 2019. So just give me some of your thoughts if you guys agree or disagree. I'm disappointed with this team in the way things have unraveled, but I still feel somewhat hopeful for the future. So anyway, just thank you guys for listening, and I'll talk to you later. Take care. Bye.